Good day, good night, all. Welcome to CFR Sports and thank yourself for tuning in. As we can see, I have a special guest with me, the one and only Janay Harding, Hollow Point, Bellator fighter, Australia native. Welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
You're very most welcome. So, as I alluded to earlier, I felt compelled to most definitely bring you onto the broadcast as per your stunning glass performance.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem at all. Hard work clearly has paid off.
A little bit, yeah.
Definitely, definitely. So before we chop it up combat sports wise, let's go back. Let's talk about this, what's happening in 2020 and this lockdown. How have you been affected? Because I know Australia's it's been quite different over there in comparison to the UK, etc., and America. So how has the experience been for you? And trustfully, you haven't been affected too much.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like everyone else at the beginning, probably in like that March sort of period, we did lock down for a little bit. We could only have like immediate family members come over to our house and stuff like that. And it was just all, I guess, just self-isolation and working from home and everything. But luckily, we really like cut the curb pretty quickly in Australia, which was really good. And of course, yeah, everything was basically back to normal, like within, I think, about like 3 months or so. All the gyms and stuff were closed and everything. So that was a little bit hard. But yeah, it just kind of motivated me to set up just something at home in my backyard and then I just, I guess, like get more involved into home workouts and stuff and adjust to the new normal. So I was pretty lucky, especially like now coming out of COVID and everyone else sort of like, especially like coming back from the US and seeing kind of how extreme it is over there. And then obviously everyone's sort of going to like their second lockdown or something. We've
Mm,
been like really, really lucky in Australia, I think. And I checked today in all of New South Wales, which is like a 7.5 million population, we only have 14 cases, which is incredible and
yes.
like really good to see. Of course, like the main thing that I got affected by is that my family and everything is back in Queensland, which is another state, and the borders have been closed, which has been like really tough, just not being able to see my mom. Like it's obviously hard enough like living away and working away and all that sort of stuff, but it's even harder like when you can't go see
Yeah.
your family. Like it really just changes the dynamic a little bit, and it sort of obviously makes you miss home a little bit more. But hopefully, we're looking at like the end of the month for the Premier of Queensland to sort of change that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can go see my family and everyone by the
Mm.
end of the month. So that'd be cool.
Fingers and toes crossed. Fingers and toes crossed.